Student debt is a women's issue. Here's why. Women are enrolling into higher education at record numbers. In the fall of 2016, women made up 56% of students enrolled into American colleges and universities. Sure, more enrollment means more student loans, but women are taking on more than their fair share. Today, women hold nearly 2/3 of outstanding student loan debt in the U.S.
The student loan gender gap has nearly doubled in the last 4 years. So we're seeing the problem grow and grow fast.
College is way more expensive than ever before, and since wages aren't keeping pace, many students take out loans to pay for school. In the U.S., 44 million borrowers hold $1.4 trillion in outstanding student loans. That's bad news for everyone, but especially for women, who often need to borrow more money.
The problem for women is that they have less of their own income. Families save less for women to go to school, and they also suffer a pay gap if they're coming from the workforce in order to go to school.
Women tend to take out more loans at almost every degree level and type. During the 2015-2016 school year, women took on initial student loan balances about 14% higher than men on average. So women tend to graduate college owing more money. And thanks to the gender wage gap, they have a harder time paying it off.
On average, women make 80 cents on the dollar that all men make. The odd thing is that women with a college education compared to men with a college education, there's actually a greater gap. So they're making 26% less than their college-educated peers.
It gets even worse for women of color, who are saddled with more debt than the average white woman.
African American women actually, for example, graduate with the most debt, so $30,000 as compared to $22,000 for white women and around $19,000 for white men.
And they suffer from an even bigger wage gap.
In general, the wage gap for African American and Latinas is even broader, so 63 cents on average for the African American women, 54 cents for Latinas, and then when they receive college degrees, there's still a very significant wage gap.
So what can we do about it?
One of the first things that we can do is secure grants for students. We've got to increase aid for low-income students, increasing state and federal funding of public colleges and universities. And also we have to have supports for non-traditional students, so funding for on-site child care, supporting loan forgiveness programs, and also something called income-dependent repayment, so that it's not just the set amount no matter what your career is afterwards, so tying it to income.